Okay, this is going to be the video of my CNC router setup. What I decided to do was I got this table, and I think I'm just going to build straight up off of this table. And this is going to be, my ideal is to run these ends here. I'm going to have holes milled out on here, so this will be a press fit. Same way on this one, this will be a press fit. And then my sheet of aluminum will sit right here on, and that long axis will be my x-axis. And then I'm going to split this big piece, and that's going to be my gantry tower, or whatever you call it. It's going to be in two pieces. It's going to be stationary, and then the table's going to move. I decided to go with that because it seemed like it was easier. And then I'm going to press fit. I'm going to try something different than what everybody else does. I'm going to press fit my linear rods into my aluminum, and that way everything's real tight. And then if I need to adjust it up and down, what I'll do is I'll do shims for that. So and I may do legs on the bottom on both sides, screw out legs, adjustable legs, and that way I can actually tweak the whole thing if I need, ever how much it's going to take to get it good and straight within a few thousandths. I'll probably say, 10 thousandths. You're not going to get 10 thousandths out of it. You're going to get a thousandths easy. So, everything's pretty solid. It is a pretty good distance on the linear rods. So, there may be a little bow on that if you got too heavy. So, I'm going to play with that a little bit. I may end up adding extra support for those and go shorter on that long axis. The thing was, I didn't want to cut these rods because I want to build a bigger table later. This is just going to be my small table to play around with. So, as you can see, I got plenty of machinery to build with. This is my big old monster rotary table, which is way too freaking big for my Bridgeport mill, which is actually a Lagoon, however you pronounce it. Anyway, because I got my boring head in there right now, but yeah, I've got plenty of tools. I've got an indexer powered on that. I wish I had this thing CNC. That'd be nice. Got a small lathe, and it's just a Logan. It's a 28 inch bed, 9-inch spread. But it does a good job though. It's really real rigid. Good for small stuff. You can't get too crazy. I actually put a tool post on here. Haven't used it a whole lot lately. Hey, cutting aluminum, I don't know what everybody does, but I bought a blade today for my for my miter saw. I paid $60 for that blade. And I'll tell you what, man, that thing goes through aluminum like butter. Also, what I do is I do a lot of casting, aluminum cast. This is a lot of my screw-ups in here, but that was actually a cross that I cast. I've got it's my bandsaw. It's an older one, but it works good. Got my grinders and all that good stuff. I even got an anvil. Got my torches. And then I've got a lot of tooling for the Bridgeport, for the mill, and a lot of stuff for a lot of tools and a lot of mics, micrometers, and all that good stuff you gotta have. steps, and ID and OD, blocks, and all that good stuff. Anyway, got way too much weight on that table, as you can see. So I bought this table, and I thought, well, a table will make a good table for the router. So hopefully it'll work out good. I just got started on that. So what was I going to show? This is my little kiln. So it'll do upwards of 2,500 degrees. That's what I use for melting aluminum and casting. I got that one big crucible in there, and then I've got some smaller ones. And then this is my little area over here for doing my casting. I actually got some real good equipment lately. I was using boxes and 2x4s and 4x and everything else, but I finally got the right stuff, and my castings are starting to come out pretty good. So this was my wire cutter, my hot wire cutter, little fast design I did, and it works really good. Hooks up to a 12-volt battery, and I can cut foam with that, because what I do is lost foam casting. I cut my foam out here on the table, and then I cast aluminum over here and take my parts, and then I go do any milling or anything I have to do, and it's working out pretty good. But the reason I want the CNC router is so that I can set my foam pieces in blocks in the router and let it do my cutouts and stuff and do my designs on my AutoCAD program, and then send that over to the CAM program and set it up and generate my code and all that good stuff, and then have it just spit out whatever I want. So I know there's a lot to learn, and I'm getting there, but yeah, I just wanted to show my little shop here. I'm pretty proud of it. It's not real fancy, but I got a lot of stuff that I can use in here. I made sure when I bought my tooling for my lathe and for my mill that there wasn't ever going to be any problem with cutting threads or anything I ever needed to do. That's why I made sure I had the indexing, the indexer and the rotary table and this rotary table, which I really love. And I know it's too big, but it does work good. It actually tilts, which is really cool. So anyway, that's the setup. I said I'd do another video, and I did. So that's actually some pegs I made for my, probably can't see them good, but some pegs I made on the lathe for my bike, which is a 06 Victory Vegas Jackpot. It's got the Arlen Ness pipes on it. Then it's got the electronic mapping setup on it, which is really nice. I like it because it's got that fat tire on the back. What I'm thinking about doing is, not to change the subject, but put a 10-inch blade on this with that metal cutter, and that would be great for cutting those 2-foot sheets over here of aluminum. In fact, I'm probably going to use that tomorrow to cut those. And if anybody's got any comment on that, this is a real nice saw. I mean, it's an older one, but heck, if I had that metal blade in here, look at that travel on that thing. That's nice. And I have used that saw for wood. It works really good. that I really don't need. Generator that I think I'm going to sell. And I got this little scroll saw here. And I was going to get it for, I got it for to do the foam, to cut some of the pieces of foam, but it's not tall enough to do anything. It works good on flat pieces, but doesn't do too good on anything else. So anyway, that's my setup. Thanks for watching.